times it's blood, sweat, and tears on Alaska's last frontier.
Hey there, my name is Atz Kilcher. Some of you may know me from our family's reality show called Alaska: The Last Frontier. Now, my parents, Ruth and Yul Kilcher's dream was to escape from the insanity in Europe during the Second World War and homestead in the Alaskan wilderness in order to raise a family, and that's exactly what they did. My dream to someday have a wilderness veterans camp was quite simple. It began when I came home from Vietnam to a troubled country. I didn't feel welcomed home. I needed healing from the traumas of what I'd been through. So I got on my horse and took my guitar and headed for the wilderness of the Fox River Valley at the head of Kachemak Bay, beyond roads, beyond the homestead where I was raised. It took me from 1968 to 2023 to realize my dream of a camp large enough where I could gather a group of veterans in a place far up the Fox River Valley at the head of Kachemak Bay, close to Homer, Alaska, beyond all roads, beyond where my parents homesteaded back in the early 1940s. At Heroes Healing Homestead, we offer a variety of homestead skills and tasks, from hauling water and building a fire and helping cook, to cutting down a tree with a chainsaw, cutting a log into boards at the sawmill, and building some simple things with simple tools. We build trails, we chop firewood, cross rivers in old boats, and visit distant cabins that cowboys and range riders and hunters alike have shared for decades. Of course, wherever we go, we do a lot of singing and storytelling.
Feel the healing here on this land. You are the heroes, every woman and every man.
The older I get, the more I realize I can't say what works best for someone else or what is the most healing for them, but I do know what works for me, what has always worked and still does, what has kept me going, giving me hope and healed me time and time again. The music of the rivers and the wind and the trees inspired me to write my songs, accompanied only by the strumming of my old guitar. Now these veterans can have the same experience I did, out in the wilderness and nature, working together, writing and singing their own songs, and feeling pride in being America's heroes, which they are. Each veteran hopefully will finally be able to better access their own inner healing power, and instead of giving up, find the inner strength to continue on their healing journey. Having arrived at a place of peace, beauty, and forgiveness, they may finally take time to find their song.
Before every meal, instead of bowing our heads, we held hands in a family circle, we sang our prayers instead. Sometimes I was young and angry, didn't always feel like singing along. That's when my mama said, and my daddy said, son, take your time to find your song. My children, take 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 time to find your song. Take time to find your children. Take time to find your song. Take time to find your children. Take time to find your song. Take time to find your song.